Hi, I'm Diggity. Let's play a little game of Did You Know? Did you know that there are now armed IRS agents in all 50 states? Did you know that? Feel free to check my information. It's all legit. Did you know that the IOF trains our police? Specifically, the police in Georgia. Look up a program called GILEE, G-I-L-E-E. Shit's terrifying. Did you know about it? Did you know that in Ferguson, when protesters were having a hard time grappling with the police, do you know that Palestinians were the ones who told them how to deal with the weapons that the police were using because they were used on Palestinians first? They were tested on Palestinians first to make sure that they were effective when they used them on U.S. citizens. Did you know that? Did you know that our tax dollars go to making sure that Israel has healthcare and education and all the shit that we've been asking for here but can't have because they tell us we don't have the money for it? Did you know that they have it because of our tax dollars? Did you know that? Did you know that Palestinians don't have a military? They don't have branches of a military. It's called guerrilla warfare. You fight with who you have and what you have, and they ain't got a lot. Did you know that? Did you know that through all of the aid that we send to Israel, that if we'd kept all that aid and used it here in the U.S., we could have eradicated so many problems that we have, including being unhoused, the unhoused crisis. We could fix all of it if we just held on to that money instead of sending it to them to kill poor brown people in a different part of the world. Did you know that? Did you know that the average lifespan in the U.S. is the age of 77? Which technically makes me middle age. Which technically means that I am going to work and die in a job. I'm going to work and die as a renter. Which means you probably will too. Did you also know people my age, either female or assigned female at birth, are dying at an alarming rate? Did you know that? So to say that we're middle age is really not fair. It's a lot more likely that we're at the last third of our life, so to speak. Because we're all dying so quickly. Did you know that? Did you know that it doesn't matter if you vote red or blue, the result will be the same? They're the same team, babe. Did you know that? Well, before the election hits, you should figure it out pretty quick. They're the same fucking team. They both serve the ruling class. They've never done shit for the working class, and they're never going to. So as far as I'm concerned, if you're looking for advice, don't vote for an old white dude. We've seen what the old white dude set has to offer, and it's the same shit every time. Vote for a person of color, working class, preferably. And I'm not talking about Nikki Haley. She's hardly a person of color anymore. She's thought of that herself. Did you know that there are more people? Did you know that? Did you know that there are more people? There are more people than cops, than government officials, than armed IRS agents. There are more people. Did you know that together, we can make a huge fucking difference if we all just stood up and decided to make a difference? Did you know that? Did you know about the 3.5% rule? Let me tell you about it. It's a rule that says that if 3.5% of a population takes a stand, they can enact major change. Did you know all it takes is 3.5% of a population? Do you know what that would equate to in America? That's about like 11.5 million people. Sounds like a lot of people, right? Guess what? 11.5 million is more than there are of cops, more than there are of government officials, more than there are of armed IRS agents. There are more people, and all we need is 3.5% to change shit. Did you know that? Thanks for playing with me.